Hey guys, if you want people, if people are putting raids on you at night at random times when you are doing work, watching phone or anything, then this video will tell you how to protect yourself from them by faking. So I have got something interesting here. See, this Raspberry Pi has connected two sensors, flame sensor and infrared sensor. So whenever the person will walk through, this infrared ray will reflect it. They will reflect the light and put it on the flame sensor. As you all guys know, flames have infrared sensor. So this will also do the same thing. So it will sense the infrared rays and then it will send it to this code. This code will basically turn on the infrared ray and then check whether it's getting reflected to this sensor or not. And then after that it will alert in another computer silently without beeping so that people don't doubt you. And you can silently keep your phone few seconds after when it will beep, few seconds before the person has come, and then after that you can again watch, so people will think you didn't watch but actually you're watching phone or doing some coding work at night. This will help with that. So let me walk through the code. So this is my GPIO library in Python. This is socket module which will basically send the signal to this computer. So this computer's code is running and this will receive the signal. And then after doing that, it will set mode as GPIO.board as the numbering of the physical pins will be accepted in the setup. So GPIO will be set up as 8 as output because because GPIO's 8th pin has infrared LED. And the GPIO with 12th pin will be set up as GPIO.input pin. And then after that it will turn on the infrared ray by outputting 8 with high signal, which means it will send the electricity to the infrared ray sensor, this one. And then if the GPI and then after that in infinite loop it will check whether the flame sensor is sending signal or not. In this sensor it's upside down actually. Whenever it's sending signal, it will mean that the infrared ray is not there. Whenever it's not sending signal, that means the infrared ray is there. That means the infrared ray is there. So this not thing will basically reverse the condition. And then after that I'm connecting using these two lines of code with this computer. IP address is this and port number is 8080. Then I'm going to send the signal chapa, because chapa is informal word for this raid thing which you say at night. And then it's going to check whether the user has stopped the program or not. If he has stopped, then the GPIO.output 8 pin will be 0, which will be low, which means the electricity will not come to this infrared ray, and then it will not basically emit infrared rays anymore. And let me walk through this computer's code. So this computer is basically socket module, and then after the socket library in Python, and after that it's connecting to, and then after that it's binding to the IP address 0.0.0.0, which means that all the devices can connect it, and then the computer's own IP address will be the server's IP address. And then it's listening to it, and then after that in infinite loop, whenever any connection comes, so this is basically client code and this is server code. So if any connection comes, so it will show what it's going to receive. So this is the signal which is being sent, and this is receive signal. And this receive 10 will basically give the size of the, will basically determine that how much size of the string you want to receive. So this string is size 10 and it has 10 bytes. So because of that it will receive 10 bytes. Now I will run the client-sided code. So now let me run the client-sided code. Let me check what folders are there. Let me find the file. Yeah, so Python 3, this will be the command of executing the code. So see, here it's not returning any signal because it's not detected the obstacle or the person walking. But now here we will see something interesting and exciting. Like I put my hand here like the person is walking. See, it returned the signal chapa. It will now let me re-execute the code to show you again. Mm, mm. See, it has returned the chapa signal because I put my hand here. Let me show you again. Sorry, so the quota limit has exceeded. See, it will run again. Now let me run it again. So I will put my hand here. See, it returned this thing here. So that means it's working and it's returning the chapa signal. And if you can put your headphones and you can and we can optimize it to play a sound, and we can put a headphone and then so that no one hears the sound, but you can only hear the sound and the alert will not be buzzer here because people can then doubt. Thank you. Now work at night and have fun. Bye. Keep watching my channel, Virat Junior Engineer.